Hi, friends. It's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are back to close out my budget for the month of September. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below. Hope you all are having a super fantastic Tuesday. We're going to be closing out my every dollar budget. This is going to take care of everything that would pass through my checking account. We've already closed out my sinking fund, so there's no spending from there. And this is like no spending from the checking account, unless something bad happens, right? And I think I'll be closing out my cash envelopes on Saturday. So let's scroll up here and get to the last of the transaction so we can see that, my utility bill was $192, which is down from last month. I did put in my ticket for all the things with them getting that fixed. Just still waiting on somebody to respond to it. Hopefully, we got new management because we got an email saying we want to get new management. So I don't have to deal with that other company, but I don't know if that transition is happening yet. All right, so I dragged and dropped my Google AdSense money along with my full-time pay. And so I just updated the plan portion for the Google AdSense money. And what that does is it tells me what I have left to budget. So my cash envelopes and the rent for my sons, that is all there. So now let's drop down into the savings. I'm looking for my quarterly taxes right here. The $30 was estimated off of $100 versus what I actually received, which was $226. So I'm going to put in 66. No, not 66. I'm sorry, 68.8. If I can get my fingers right there. And so you see now I have 1905 left to budget. And now let's drag and drop these expenses that I have here. So we're going to go into my housing. And so MLGW, that is the utilities. So we're going to go here, drag and drop 192. And so you'll see here in the remaining column, because you can change this and it can show what you spent or what you have remaining. Since I'm reconciling, I really want to know what I got remaining. So I have $308 left. So I'm going to lower this to 192 because I want it just to be at, like I have nothing remaining, if that makes sense. 192. And so my cell phone, my portion of the cell phone is $70. But yeah, y'all, this has been a very interesting start of my week. Yesterday, I burned my hand. So I'm going to update my plan for my cell phone to 70. But yeah, very last chicken strip I'm frying, and it drops back into the frying pan, and I get splattered. But I got a few blisters on my hand. Not bad, not bad. They're small. But yeah, luckily I had I forgot what it's called, but it's that white bottle with the green top and you just spray it. Thank God for that, because I was burning 0.73. But yeah, I was trying to do the Nashville chicken for my son. So, I had my stuff already made up, my little mixture already made up. And I was like, I'm fine, I'm going to get this done. And then at the very end, I was so tired. At the very end, I tried to pick that up and dropped it and burned my hand. I was like, dang it. But, what is my total spent? I'm going to change this to spent. Let's see. I spent $43.21. So you can see how I just changed the view so I can see what I spent on gas. Some of my bills I know because it's one of those things where it's not adding anything, but like gas, I never know. So it was $43.21 was what I spent for the month. I do got to go to the office this week. I thought I had to do another trip to the gas station and I didn't. So I'm going to delete this transaction out. And so you can see there is an undo when you delete something. You can't undo that. And here in the transaction section, you can go to delete it. And then you can undo that one there if you make a mistake. So that's how that works. And let's go down to not the food, because that was just a cash envelope section. So I will update that on Saturday. My son's savings, gonna zero that out, show that set 100 so y'all can see that I don't have anything left there. Identity theft, that's in the insurance and taxes. And there was this thing at work, and I did put in for it. I can't remember what it's called though, but I'll get like a, what you call it, like a coach. Was that six? I need to pay attention. $6.96. I'll get like a free coach and stuff to kind of help with the weight issue and stuff. So I'm waiting to see if I qualify to participate. 2684. 26.84. And that's my health insurance. All right. Now, let's see something. 275 was what I budget for my utilities. I actually paid 192, and it's $83 is what I'm going to put to my debt. So if this is the first time you're seeing me close out my budget, any of the extra from the utilities is what I use to pay debt with. The 500 that was budgeted in every dollar, that was the projection that I made mid August. That's when the air conditioner was out. I know I'm having problems again. It's kind of weird that I had to say the same thing with the air conditioner, but that's when the air conditioner was out, and I was projecting that my air conditioner was going to drive the utilities up. So I was going to put aside $500 for my second paycheck, but they fixed it on the 1st. So by the time I got my paycheck on the 15th, I didn't need to have my $500 set aside for my utilities. I just set aside $275. So hopefully that made all the sense in the world. I know sometimes I can be vague. Okay, so the transaction I got here for a Fit Loan T20 was for $2,095. So I'm going to drag and drop that. Now, while I'm in here, so you can see that's the last of my transactions over here. Now, I'm going to click on this. Why did I close that out? I'm going to add a new transaction. See, this is what I get for trying to record a video on my lunch break. I'm a hot mess. 158. And this is the payment that was made from the money that I earned from Google AdSense. So I put that payment in for you guys. You saw it on the 23rd, but I made it on the 22nd. So I'm going to post that. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to adjust my planned. No, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjust the plan to what I'm going to spend, but I need to add this $83 so that way it's factored into it. And I'm going to make that payment today, which today is Monday, 9/27. And I'm going to post that here so I can get that total. So, whoa. So the total I paid so far is $34.37. Need that for the gram. I need to be able to. I try to put my updates on Instagram, trying to do better about what goals and stuff like that out there. I'm trying to learn how to use social media, period. I kind of shy away from that kind of stuff. But so we can see those two match. Now the 41.23, that's from the gas. There we go. I didn't use up all my gas money. So we'll scroll up here. I had, where are you? Transportation. Here we go. I budgeted $90. So between gas and everything else, and the fluctuations in all the other categories, there's only $41.23 left to budget. I'm trying to make sure I did not forget anything I was over this month. I was just happy to see my utilities somewhat coming back down to normal. So I'm going to take that 41.23 and stick it into my cushion. And so that will make my cushion go up, which is how I save a little bit of money, a little bit of something for myself. So you can see now my cushion is $2.97. And now I'm back down to an every dollar budget, so I don't have any overages. But let's go through this one more time, and then I'm going to hop out of every dollar and go over to my Fed loan account and make a student loan payment. Everything looks good. But yeah, I can't remember the name of the program. I had got this little flyer like thing saying something about like if you need help with weight management and all, like stress management, all that stuff. There was a program, and if we were signed up, on our insurance, that we could get that. So I filled out all the stuff and submitted it to see if I can qualify for that. So the good thing is, I think everything looks good. Y'all let me know if I missed something, because y'all see stuff sometimes that I can't see in the moment. But you can see that my debt is 57% of my income went to debt. So yay, I keep it 50 and above. So that is good. So let me jump out of here and get over into my Fed loan account. All right, so we are in my Fed loan account. I'm going to hide these messages. And I don't know what just popped off in my head, but I feel like, I got a message. I got to update my information in here, but that's neither here nor there. So we're going to go into the make one-time payment. I know this is a little bit different than the way I normally do this, but there's multiple ways to make a payment in here. So I just wanted to try something different today. And you guys always know I've always done the target specific loans versus pay all loans. In my case, I only have the one, so I could put that payment there, but I don't know. I'm going to go with target specific loans, and I'm going to make a payment of $83 today. I didn't even look at my balance, y'all. Y'all see how I just hopped up in here? But yeah, I was like, I'm going to do this on my lunch break. God. And I didn't turn my phone off. And I'm not answering. Focus. Okay, so I am going to reconvene on the confirmation page, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right, so that payment has been posted in here. So I'm going to return to my account summary. What I was about to say before my phone just started rudely chiming, and I didn't even know my phone was actually here. So that meant I brought it up here and I didn't even pay attention to that. But my balance was $4,893. So my balance will go down to $4,810. So yay for that. But yeah, y'all, don't ever, always remember, leave your phone downstairs if you can. But we can see the last thing that posted on my account was the $158 payment that I made from the Google AdSense. Thank y'all so much. And now the $83, which is the savings from the utilities that I just made. So I know a lot of you guys, you're paying attention. Oh, come on, Carl. I'm getting mad. Sorry. Sorry. I was trying not to pick it up, but God, dog. When your money is tight, you find the little opportunities within the budget to be able to put that money to a purpose, whether it's savings or it's to debt. Never underestimate the small amounts. Never underestimate that, because over the long haul, they add up. So something in one moment in time, somebody will quickly dismiss that $158 payment that I made and that $83 payment I made. But if I can do that every month for 12 months, how much is that? And that sometimes get missed because it's not $1,000 payment or a $500 payment, depending on what is considered big to you. Like 500 is considered big to me, but that's neither here nor there. But don't overlook those opportunities. And very early in my journey, that was something I wrote down. Any savings from my debt, any savings from my utilities, get it right, Tracy, goes to my debt. And so I would write it down. So that was a rule for Tracy. Yes, I would like to do a lot of other things that might be a little bit more interesting, but it may not help me as I try to focus to get out of debt, because a lot of times there's a sacrifice, especially when you're a one income person with no chance at overtime. It's like, okay, how do I manage what I bring in and manage it really, really well? And the only way I can do that is to be disciplined. I have to be a little bit more disciplined than somebody else, um, who probably makes more money than me or has a spouse that also brings in the income. I don't have anybody to fall back on. So that is the reality of the situation. I try not to get discouraged. So don't get discouraged, and try not to compare yourself to other people. Sometimes it helps to know, like at the beginning of my journey, my debt to income ratio was like 1.9 something. It was about two. My debt was about two times my gross income at that point in time. So it was a lot. And so you can look at that. And so, like, if you're about two times your income in debt, and then you say, okay, well, how long did it take Tracy? Well, it took Tracy, it'll be, I think by the time I get done, maybe about 4.5 years. Maybe I might fall in the same ballpark. Maybe you might get something that may help you move that timeline up quicker. A lot of times at the very, very beginning, you can't see that, but it takes some time along the way. And then the momentum starts to pick up. And it's all those little small decisions adding up over time that kind of work in your favor after it's all said and done. So thank y'all so much. And oh gosh, all my notes. I'm going to be giving my shout outs and my paycheck video. I normally do it here to congratulate you guys on all your accomplishments, but I just realized that my notes are not beside me, and I decided to do this on my lunch break. That's a note I'm gonna make to myself too. Bring your notes. But thank y'all so much for watching, and y'all have a super fantastic Tuesday. I will talk to you guys again probably on Wednesday. You guys are going to get to see what my October budget planner looks like. And then on Thursday, we're going to be doing my paycheck number 1 for the month of October. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.